Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, this is Muhammad Omad and welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you first how to edit this template and then I will show you how I've created it. So for those who don't want to see how to edit this, just skip this part and you will see how I created it. Okay, first let's start by going to this right here, and this is the text. You can change the text by double clicking. Example, uh, your YouTube. Okay, this one. Okay, okay. Let's see how it looks. There you go. Make sure it's centered. Okay. So let's say you want to change the color of this text. First, you can go to this lamp and change the start color. Let's say for orange, going to red, something like that. Okay. And then we will change the particles color. Go here to the particles layer and reveal this color overlay. Here you can change the color. Change this one to about here. This like red or dark red. It's up to you. Okay, I guess this is it. So let's say you want to add in some logo instead of a text. First you can go to let's take this, have this logo, Facebook logo, show it in your logo composition, scale it down, you need it that much, click, okay, hide the text, there's a logo, let's see, it works, no, okay, so we need to change the colors for this too, but first let's start by color correcting the logo. Select the logo composition and then apply a color correction curves. Let's increase the green a little bit, decrease the red. Okay, now we can change the color of the particles the same way we did for the first one. Just choose the colors here. Uh, light blue. This one is too dark. Okay, then we can make this one dark blue. And there you go. You got your logo instead of the text. Okay, so I think that's it for editing the template. Let's start. Let's show you how I've created this. So we'll close the project. Don't save. New composition. Let's call this matte or reveal. I will use this to reveal my logo. Just this, I will use the same technique I've used in my previous tutorial. If you remember this technique, I will show you why it's that useful. So let's apply charcoal particle. Okay, we need to shoot the particles only once and then they stop emitting. So we'll create a keyframe, go to the beginning of the layer and go back to 0. We need more particles, so double click the first keyframe and say like 1000. Will be more than that. 2000. Okay, and we need it to stay alive for more than this. We don't want it to die here. For example, 5 seconds. Okay, we don't need this man particle, so let's hide them. Now let's go to auxiliary system and continuously then increase these particles. As you can see, they die quickly, so we need to increase the life for the, the other particles. Okay, let's say 3 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay, and we don't want this color, so let's take the color from the map particles. Okay, I think this is good. Put the size over life and give it some like that. Okay, okay, I think that looks good. Let's go now to this physics and increase the turbulence. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, let's make sure this covers most of the frame. So let's increase the life of these particles, and we need to increase the velocity maybe. Okay, not too much. Increase the size. Let's go into here. Okay, just play with these settings until you get. Okay, I think this is good enough. At this point we don't need more particles anymore, so let's just cut this and we will add a wet solid. Okay, now let's create our man composition. Um, this should be first the logo composition, logo or text. So we'll type in our text. Okay, put it under the revealer and use track mat, Luma mat reveal. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I think it works fine. This is very slow, as you can see. This is 5 seconds. It, we need to reveal this much faster, so let's increase the velocity. Okay, and maybe we should decrease the life in the particles. Okay, this is starting to look much better. So let's drag this, and there you go. If you wanna make it much faster, just increase the velocity and decrease the life. Okay, let's start our Mac composition now. Through the logo text, we need some background. Let's hide the text for a while. Generate background. Let's make it radial. Make this one like bright yellow, and this like something like this. Okay. Now let's add some light to the scene, and we need to make it get this message because there is no 3D layer. So we'll make the background 3D, and we will push the light to the left here, and we will increase the intensity of this light. Okay, we'll push it back. Alright, so now we can play with this. Let's add our let's copy this revealer particles, copy it here, and make it longer. Okay, but this time I will play with the colors and shading, etc. Let's start by shading this on. Okay, we can't see any. Let's increase this. Let's use some colors so we can see how the shading works. Okay, this starts to look much better. Choose some colors like brown or orange, dark. Then like much brighter. Okay, we need to increase. So the difference here is that the life per second should be lower, maybe like 1 second. Okay, maybe should be much 1.5, and maybe the velocity shouldn't be that high, lower. Okay, just make sure it's revealing the text. Okay, yes. I guess that's good. Okay. Good enough. We might want to increase the life for the non-particles, so they stay alive much longer, maybe 10 seconds. Alright, that's much better. We can add something else, maybe the spin. Some spin, it will look like they're swimming. Something like that. I guess spin amplitude. The spin shouldn't start at the beginning. Let's see. Okay, the spin shouldn't be at the beginning, so we can increase the fade in spin to like, okay, for a second. Let's see. Okay, that's much better. Uh, I guess we're done with that. Let's go to to our text, add in some color to it. And radio. The top should be a bit brighter than here. Should be like that. Or much. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Maybe we need to be good to add some layer style, some shadow, drop shadow, and let's see. Increase the opacity. I guess that's good enough. Okay. It should be 3D. Okay, now we can see the light effect on it. So now let's add some extra effects. Some fog effect, trapcode, particular. Now instead of point emitter we will use box emitter. The reason we use a box emitter, we need to make the particles emit from a very large space. Okay, increase the emitter X and emitter Y and Z. Okay, take it down a little bit and increase this sphere filter size random and change the type to cloudlet, and now lower the opacity, decrease the opacity to like 2 or 3. Okay, depends on what you want, how you want it to be. Okay, we need to increase the size a little. The light is maybe is more very intense. Push it back a little bit. Okay. May change the color of the fog to something like Okay, let's make the fog rise up over time, so give it like a negative gravity. Should have opacity over life, something like that, so it's not doesn't appear and disappear directly. Okay, now we got our fog. Now let's add some particles, extra particles. Uh, extra particle effect, trapcode, particular. We'll do the same for this particles. Box emitter, create the X, make sure it covers most of the plane, create the Y, and mostly the Z space. That should be important. Increase the size random, decrease sphere feather. We don't want feather for this, or we can use feather for this one, but we can create another copy without feather. Like this. Okay, change the color to something like right. We need to add some camera. Okay, now we use a depth field. It's on, but the aperture is low, so we increase the aperture. Okay, just change this until we get the text in our. Okay, it's much better. Alright, so what else can we? Okay, let's duplicate these extra particles, rename it to micro particles. We'll decrease the size of these microparticles to 2. Change the random seed so they want to be in the same place of the other particles. Decrease the sphere, the feather. Okay, guess we're done most of it. Now let's maybe apply lens flare. We'll use optical flares for this. Video copilot, optical flares. Let's see what we got here. We got some presets from it's up to you what you want to use here. It's additive mode. Okay. Increase the brightness. Okay. Go back to options and add in streak. Alright. So that's okay. Maybe we want to let's do some color correction on top of everything. Effect, color correction. This is an adjustment layer I just created. I hope so. We will apply the color correction to that adjustment layer, so it will affect these layers. Push the dark areas, make them darker. to the red against the red. Okay, this is the other colors. It's your options. You can choose however you want this to be. Okay, this is up to you. Just play with it until you get to the final look you want. So I hope I've covered everything. You can use this technique for many different looks, as I said before. So I don't like this side. I should change the color, maybe to closer to yellow. Okay, this is better. Much better. I almost forgot. Another, another some camera shake. So create a null object and make it 3D and parent the camera to that null. Reveal the position. I press P to reveal the position. So hold Alt and press this keyframe and type in wiggle. Language and choose the frequency like 0.5. Frequency means how many times it moves in a second, and then the magnitude is for how much pixels it will move. Maybe let's make them high, 150. As you can see here, this because this layer is 3D and it's cutting off, so let's make it bigger than that. We'll avoid that. Okay. So let's try to preview this. Okay. I've noticed here that this is cutting off at the bottom, so still off. Okay. And also this lens flare is not reacting to the camera shake because it's a 2D layer. Don't make it 3D, just go to this positioning mode and change it to 3D. And now it will react to the camera. I guess that's it. Maybe you wanna add some flicker to that light. Speed, how many times it will flicker, and the amount of the flicker. Okay, just to give some effect to this there. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.